Good morning, everybody. My name is Nate. I'm one of the elders here at Frankenmuth Bible Church, and I'm glad that you've chosen to start your day with us here in our devotional time. We're going to continue on what we've been doing all this week, has been looking at different songs that we sing and some of the lyrics that they have. And so we're going to keep going today, and I bet you, and maybe you could just comment in the comments below if this is one of your favorite songs. I bet you a lot of you would agree with that. One of my favorite songs, Reckless Love, is a song we've been singing at Frankenmuth Bible Church for a little while now, and it's got some awesome lyrics, and we're just going to kind of dive in a little bit this morning. So right off the get-go, I want to just get right to the chorus of this song, and it talks about this. It says, "Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, it fights till I'm found, it leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God." And that's just powerful words. And I want to spend just a couple minutes talking about the fact that it says that God's love is reckless. You know, reckless is a word that really doesn't have a positive connotation. It's not something that we would say, oh, that's a good way to describe God's love. It's kind of a negative thing, as in, you know, actually in the dictionary, I think if you look it up, it says it's marked by lack of proper caution. It's like you didn't think through exactly what was happening. And so I think we want to be a little bit careful about saying that God doesn't have a plan for exactly what's happening. But if we're really honest about the situation, what God did for us was pretty reckless. He does have a reckless kind of love. The way that he chose to chase after us was just unbelievable. But we also have to recognize that our God is not just some big teddy bear of love all the time and we'll forsake whatever else. The Bible is very clear that our God is loving, yes, 100%, but he's also a God of justice, and that he's going to handle the situations. He's going to deal with the fact that sin has caused separation in our world. In fact, it tells us this in Psalm 33. It tells us this in Psalm 33:5. It says, he loves righteousness and justice. He loves righteousness and justice. The earth is full of the steadfast love of the Lord. Both those things are true at the exact same time. And so when we talk about the reckless love of God, it's not that we give up on the fact that he's a just God. That's not true at all. But I want you just to understand how very reckless he is, because he's willing to do whatever it takes for us. Have you thought about the story about Abraham in Genesis 22, right? Where we have this story where he's told to what? Take his son, his only son. Remember, Abraham, who couldn't have children until he was very, very old, was waiting for so long to be able to have children, and he's asked to take his only son and take him up on the mountain and to sacrifice him for the Lord. And Abraham takes him up there, and he gets ready to do this. And at the last moment, God provides another sacrifice. But it's this beautiful picture of exactly what it takes for God to be able to rescue us. He takes his only son, and he willingly puts him up as a sacrifice for each and every one of us. That's not some just, oh, kind of, I love you a little bit. This is reckless love. It's willing to go to the farthest extent possible. We know that it has this awesome picture also of a parable that's told in Matthew 18, where it talks about the fact that God is like a shepherd who, when he has 100 sheep and he's got the 99 that are all good and then one goes astray, that he will leave the 99, he will go find the one, and when he finds the one, he will rejoice. You see, that's the kind of reckless love that our God has for us. He wants us so badly that he will chase after us no matter what to be able to get us back. And so today I just want you to recognize, regardless of what you're going through, regardless of the challenges you face, maybe you're just not feeling God's love today for whatever reason. I want you to understand that your God loves you recklessly, so much that he was willing to send his son to die in your place. That's how much he loves you. So just focus on that today as you listen to this song, as you think about these lyrics. Have a great day, everybody.